Hello guys, today I'm going to design a foundation. For this tall building we have already designed in ETABS. You can check it in the previous videos. This is the bottommost story of the tall building, which has 16 number of columns, and the problem statement given is the safe bearing capacity of the soil is given as 300 kilonewton per meter square, that is nearly 30 ton per meter square, and allowable settlement is 1 centimeter. This data is obtained from ETABS. For that building, we have used M40 concrete and HVSD 500 steel. We have used two different types of dimensions, that is 500 into 500 and 600 into 600 for all the 16 columns. 8 columns and another 8 columns are here. Totally 4 number of columns, that is C10, C11 and C6, C7. C6, C7, C10, C11. The middle columns are 600 into 600 of dimension, and the outer columns are 500 into 500 in dimension, and the dead load and live load is calculated for all each and every columns in ETABS. Now we are going to give these values as input for safe software in which we are going to design the mat foundation. For that we have to give the subgrade modulus of the soil as input, which is found by SBC, that is safe bearing capacity divided by allowable settlement. Both are given in the problem statement. We are just calculating that, and we found 3 into 10 power 4 kilonewton per meter cube. So this is the subgrade modulus of the soil, and we will be designing the column strips which are of dimension 0.25 into L1 or L2. L1, L2 is, this is L1 along the x direction, this is L2 along the y direction. Both are 18 meters. So 0.25 into 18, it gives 4.5 meter, but it's too much to enter, so let's take it as 4 meter. And this is the plan view of the building. For foundation, we are extending it by 2 meter on all the sides, so that makes it 22 meter into 22 meter. We are going to design the mat foundation for 22 meter into 22 meter. Now let's move on. Create a new file. We are going to do in IS code. The units are currently metric, so no problem. The define preferences. The cover as per IS code is 50, both top and bottom. Let's take the preferred size, bar size as 25 mm. Okay, and we go into grid only. Totally 18 meters, so let's choose 19 grids, each 1 meter spacing. Okay, now we got the grid. Now let's define the materials to be used. We have already used M40 concrete, so it is a concrete material. Let's modify it. M40. These are standard numbers. Let's enter it. The strength is 40 Newton per mm square. Okay, and this is the steel rebar. We are going to use HYSD 500. Let's enter the default values. For HYSD 500, the yield stress is 500 and tensile stress is 545. Okay, now we have designed the materials. Now let's go to slab properties. Create a new one, footing of M40, and thickness, let it be 1 meter. Okay, now let's define column properties. Two kinds of column are here. First column is 500 mm into 500 mm. of M40 grade, and column 2 is 600 mm into 600 mm rectangular column of M40 grade. Okay. And then after column properties, soil subgrade properties of soil 1, let's modify it. We got 3 into 10 power 4 Newton per meter cube, so let's make it 3. Okay. Then let's move on to load combinations. Two load patterns are here, dead and live. Let's make it 1.5 and 1.5 for strength criteria, and let's create another for serviceability criteria. This one for dead load and one for live load. Serviceability, normal, long term, initial, everything. Okay, now we have defined all the load combinations. The definition part is over. Now let's draw the mat footing. It's already defined footing there. Start from here to here. It's made it of here. 18 meters everywhere. Let's close it. But we have to give 2 meter offset on all the sides. So let's choose this. Edit areas. We can see the expand of shrink areas. You have to expand it, so give plus 2 meter, but the units are in mm, so 2000 mm. It is now expanded. Now let's draw the columns. The columns are placed above the footing, so below there's none. Above it's column 1. Height below it is 0, and above let's consider for 2 meter up to the plinth level. Let's place it every 6 meters. Okay, and in middle column 2 of 600 mm into 600 mm diameter. Yes. Now the columns are designed. Let's assign loads to it. For column 1, the dead load is 1850 and live load is 797. This is column 1. One point is selected. Let's assign the load data. Point loads. Dead load it is 1850. Okay. Again select this. Assign load data. For live load it is 797. Okay. I skipped a bit here. I applied the loads for each and every column. You can check it by clicking on the center point and right clicking it. You can check on loads, dead load, live load is given. Similarly for all columns. 2000 to 2700. Load is given to all the columns. Now we have to give the soil subgrade for the slab. So let's assign it. Support data, soil properties. Soil 1. This one area, that is the slab, is selected. Just give OK. Soil 1, soil subgrade is assigned for the slab. And at last we have to draw the design strips. Draw design strips. is of 4 meter, as we already seen the problem statement. So here to here, exactly 22 meter, and for B it is in this axis along the columns, exactly 22 meter. Now we have designed only 2 design steps. Now let's replicate it. Edit, replicate. It should be replicated in y-axis. So in dy is minus 6 meter. We need 1, 2, 3 numbers. 3. Okay. Now I got 1, 2, 3, and the original strip. Likewise, for this design strip, let's replicate it along the x-axis. 0, 6. Same number of increments. Okay. Now I got 1, 2, 3. Everywhere the same. And also we have to check the reinforcement here is HYSD 500. So it is safe. For this also it is HYSD 500. Okay, now loading is over. Now let's analyze the building. Run analysis. This is the deflection shape for the dead load case. Let's design it. Design is over. Now let's check for the punching shear design. Here all the values should be less than 1, but these 4 values are greater than 1. Let's unlock the model. Now we have to increase the thickness of the slab. Let's define the slab properties. Modify. Is given 1000. Let's make it 1400. Okay. Now let's run it again. Now let's check for the punching shear design. Everything very less now. 0.69, 0.69, 0.38, 0.41. So it is safe now. And we can check the slab forces or load combinations. The maximum moment. Everything in red. So red means 1 into 10 power 3, that is nearly 1000 kilonewton per meter. And for shear is also mostly in red color. Is nearly 3 into 10 power 3, 3000 kilonewton. You can check for strip forces along the strips. For layer A, let's check the moment with values. 2800, 10,000, 10,000 is quite high. For layer B, it's like this. Likewise, you can check for everything. You can go for even crack widths. For this combination, so much of cracks, but light blue colors are somewhere there with a value of 0.381 mm, which is less than 1 mm, so it is safe. Now let's detail it. Okay, in detailing you can just print it out and it shows everything. Bill of quantities, values are not here. Let's check it why. Let's go for tables. Concrete design, first table. Okay, status is okay for everything, so no failures. And hence, this is the foundation design for the tall building. Thank you.